Hello everybody, I'm Rick, and this is Two Brothers Outdoors. This morning, Tim has gone to pick up a new pellet stove for his house. He has two, one for the back and one for the front room, and one of them has... So I went and bought another one. They're on Christmas sale, so got a good deal on it. He's picking that up now, and in a little while we'll be helping him put it in his house. All right, guys, Thanksgiving, we got a snowstorm, and it seems like it hasn't stopped snowing since. We have been dealing with snow. We've probably got a good 24 inches by now, maybe a little bit more. We are paralyzed as far as getting up in the woods and getting logs out, and it kind of caught us off guard because usually we don't get snows like this until January, February, and it gives us a chance to get logs out. All right, I'm going to take a walk around and show you what we've done to get the snow away from the sawmill and stuff. And then I'll show you the log yard, and maybe we'll try to break the snow up in the trails and see what happens. I doubt it, but we'll try it. As you can see, plowing is not just a move the snow off the driveway. I have to be able to drive around the house with that trailer right there in order to put pallets downstairs. I have to keep the snow cleared around the chicken coop. Poor chickens are not happy about this snow. They do have a tarp over part of their pen there, so it's not so deep there, but the rest of it is. And I got to keep the garage open because I got my cars and my tractor in there. And the shed has a snow blower in it, and my four-wheeler is usually in the shed. But I got the four-wheeler in the sawmill building right now, because I've been pulling the snow blower out so much. Got to use the snow blower around the buildings. You can't plow around the buildings. And of course, got to keep the main building open here. No, actually, we try to keep the roadway around the mill open. Four-wheelers in here, nice and dry. We have a couple pickup loads of firewood right there. I called the firewood guy last week before it snowed real bad, and he said he'd be out this weekend. Yeah, I think that's probably socked in until we either get a stretch of warm weather and it melts, or spring. And that's going to kind of suck because there's quite a bit of wood right there. And it's slicker than hell right here. Almost fell down. Now, all this snow is not produced by your typical snowstorm. This snow is produced by what they call lake effect snow. If you're not familiar with lake effect snow and don't know what it is, it's when cold winds blow across the unfrozen Great Lakes, and those that are east and south of the Great Lakes are basically screwed. These large bodies of water create their own snowstorms, and sometimes people get 3, 4, and even 5 feet from these storms. I'll insert a picture of the radar map right here so that you can see what lake effect storms are. Hardwood is our main thing. I don't know if they plowed a stump dump out or not. If they do, we may luck out and end up getting a log or two out of there once in a while, but if they don't, that's done till spring also. Here's our log yard. I've got 2 pines and 2 yellow birches right here. We still got 1 yellow birch in the woods and 1 cherry up in the woods. Things are really a mess. Caught us off guard, guys. Well, we went around this pond a few times after the Thanksgiving snowstorm and up through the trails and packed all the snow down, but I'm afraid we're not going to have the luxury of breaking our trails. I just came through here, got a run and start. It's pretty deep, guys. See the bottom of the four-wheeler's dragging. What happens is snow gets packed up under the four-wheeler and you're done. Right now, I'm able to go because I already broke it once. I don't know. to get bold and try to make the loop down here. What do you think? Think we can make it through? Let's give it a try. Ready? This is downhill right here, so this is not a problem. You can see, whoa, pushing the snow pretty good. Alright, I gotta get some speed up because we got a small hill right here. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on. Like I said, this is all packed down after Thanksgiving. I think we're going to make it. Woo! I don't know about breaking the trails up in the mountain, but we made it that far. I don't know. Get Tim with me. We might attempt it. I can't believe we made that. You can see that four-wheeler sits pretty high too. And that's again pushing snow. Okay guys, this is another project I have going right here. Putting the debarker on the poolin. The debarker requires a chain longer than the one that goes on the poolin, the next size up. Trouble is, the next size up is too long. That's an 18-inch bar, but a 20-inch bar chain. The bars are wider, so the chain is longer. So I have to shorten the chain, one of the Husky chains, and put it on this to make this work. That's a project in just a little while. First I got to help Tim get a stove in, and I got a customer coming. Alright, we got the new pellet stove installed. It's filling with, the hopper's filling with pellets now, waiting for it to fire up. We have got one hell of a dusty mess. Alright guys, so as you can see earlier in the video, we received two of these from Hud-son. One for Tim, one for me. Okay, this is what it looks like. Pretty straightforward. Comes with instructions, which are pretty clear. Comes with two sprockets. Comes with a 3 1/4 and a 3/8. 3/8 is what I got on here right now. That's what this saw takes. So the only problem I ran into is I'm using a poolin saw. The poolin has been around here forever. We use it on a sawmill. Tim's got one too. So you have to drill a couple holes in the bar. Not a big deal. And this mounts supposed to be like a 1/4 inch from the end of the bar. The problem I ran into is you have to have the next size chain up. So if this is an 18-inch saw, I got to have a 20-inch chain. I have a 20-inch chain, a lot of them. We have them for our steel and one of our Husqvarnas. But the problem is, the poolin's got a very narrow bar right here. So when I take a 20-inch chain off the Husky and put it on here, it is way too long. So Tim has got an 18-inch steel that has a fat bar. So we're going to try that on his. Meanwhile, I took one of my Husky chains and I cut probably 3 inches out of it to make it work on this. But I was able to attach it back together, no problem. So we're going to take this out and give it a rip. I'm kind of excited about it. It's the Hud-son debarker. Alright guys, I'm out here at the sawmill right now. Problem is, I don't have anything to debark. All of our logs are down there in the snowbank. And I don't want to debark any of this live edge I have in here. I do have a piece of pine right here. I might be able to work on that a little bit, just to try it out. I think we can do that. Alright guys, I'm going to fire up the saw. Don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll find out. Oh, I think we worked good on a log. Worked just fine on this side. Over here, I lost control of it. Looks like a beaver got a hold of it. Well, it works. I suppose need to get a little oil on the chain through the oiler, which looks like we got some oil on there. All right, guys. Hud-son debarker is on the old pooling, and we will certainly give this thing a workout sooner or later. All right, guys, it took me a little finagling with the chain to get this together, but that is the Hud-son debarker. It's on the old pooling. Pooling seems to have plenty of power to pull it, no problem. Going to be kind of anxious to try this out on a log. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with us. And until the next one, we will see you later. Cold in here. It's about 18 outside. A little cold in here too. All right. Catch you later.